Well,
Gray, ¿qué me tienes que contar de este hotel?
a lot of times I tell you about this hotel, and that was Norma that was here as a receptionist at that time, and she's here with me now. She's holding the camera, and I'll have a moment with her also. But first, I have to tell you about my new shoulder bag. What do you think? Wow. When I came to this town, I brought when I came to this town 6, almost 7 years ago, I brought a bag a lot like this one, and it was actually a bag I had bought in Florida, and it was, you remember, it was kind of a triangle shape, and it had a lot of pockets and it had strong zippers, but it was just wearing out. However, I also brought with me at that time another one kind of like this, but it was actually a camera case that I had found at a thrift store, and it worked really nice as a shoulder bag. Well, as you may not know, men in Mexico tend to wear shoulder bags because we don't have purses, and we don't always carry stuff in our jeans pockets. So, so I wore that one out. I bought a black one, and I wore that out. So that's 3. More recently, I was at a place here on downtown, and I found one about this color, kind of a olive green and a navy blue. It was actually denim, but and I loved them. Perfect size, lots of zippers, but all the zippers broke. The zippers were nuts, and so I eventually just had to throw those out. And I bought this last week. It has a flap here instead. I'm not so sure I like this, but here I can put my wallet and maybe 1 or 2 other things. It's not small, but it's not real big either. So that's the problem. I have this flopping around. Okay, so then inside here I have a place for a wallet, an actual wallet size or a small square sized extra pocket, and then one of these around here. So anyway, I'm happy to have this. The problem is when you have one of these things, you get used to a certain style. You know, you get used to putting your stuff in. You don't even have to look. You're walking along and you can open it without looking, and you stuff your stuff in there. But the problem is, now I have to retrain myself. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th one of these I've had in this city. So now I have to retrain myself where to put my wallet, where to put my phone, where to... Oops. So anyway, we're going to have... Here, take a look around, Norma. She's handling the camera. Just see what... you know, you've seen this place before. You know where this is. And I have had now 2 longer videos describing this building, and a lot of little ones. But anyway, this has recently been changed into a restaurant with a bit of Spanish cuisine. So we'll see. Okay, bye.
¿Te ves tú hablando?
Ponte serio. 1, 2, 3. Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo están todos?
We came to have breakfast this morning, and it's kind of interesting. You know, sometimes, you know, I'm going to say this, that I am very reluctant to criticize waiters or a restaurant But today, the man from a gentleman from the front desk brought us back here, and we were talking, and then the first waiter came, and then a second waiter came. That makes 5 of us. And before we were finished, they had called over the chef, and we were just making small talk. But in the small talk, the two waiters both speak English, but she doesn't. So we're kind of mixing up what we're doing, and the nice menu came out, and then the chef wanted to get involved, and I already knew that I wanted her to try a certain thing that I like, and I was going to try something different. So we ended up ordering 2 of the same thing, coffee, tea, and 2 orange juices. Now, pay attention here, because I'm not in a good mood. They brought only 1 plate for her, and the 2 coffees, and did not bring the juices. So we're actually missing. They brought 3 things, and they forgot 3 things. So I don't know. The 2 waiters are nice people. The chef here is always nice to me, but I just think, how in the hell did we get this so confused? But that's okay. We split this, and we're going to go someplace else for a nice, elegant dessert, and that's okay. That's okay. I eat too much anyway, and well, anyway, this is where Norma and I met 7 years ago in April. So almost exactly, well, lacking 1 month, you might say. And she worked here as a receptionist. In fact, she had, I don't remember her hours, more morning hours. Anyway, she used to have an apartment over here in the corner of this area. Remember when you lived over there? Tu apartamento? That was so nice. I mean, huh?
Yeah.
¿En la esquina? ¿En la pura esquina? ¿O esa?
Yeah, 25.
25? This is 23, 24. Ah, 25.
Quedábamos.
Was it a little one? Muy pequeño?
Sí, es el más chiquito.
Ah, well, but still, it's a place to live. And she could keep her stuff and TV there. And I was up there, right?
Sí, allá hasta el fondo, a mano derecha.
Yeah,
No me acuerdo qué número.
2017.
Ah, sí.
I think so. So now I don't know what we're going to do. I really want to go to a church today that I have been trying to revisit. I've been there a couple of times, but and I even have a short video, I think, but I really want to go again and do a more in-depth study. It's Mount Carmen. ¿Cómo se llama? Frente a la Parrua.
¿Parroquia?
Parrua,
La librería.
Bookstore.
Sí, sí.
And I have even been there watching a couple of weddings, but I haven't been able to go in on those days. Anyway, we're going to try that. If not, we'll do something else fun. We do a lot of eating. Norma and I have mucha comida, no? Gastamos mucho. And I have a new sombrero I found in the store out here. ¿Qué crees? ¿Es bueno?
Sí, muy bien.
Okay. It kind of matches this. Iván y yo no tenemos muchas.
¿No?
No tenemos muchas. 30.
Con razón siempre los veo con sombrero.
Bye.